I'm Bruce Marshall, and this is the Brampton Now Update for the week ending the October 3rd, 4th weekend, 2020. This is a succinct, once-a-week hotshot of everything important that's happened in Brampton the previous week and what's coming up. Brampton, unbought and unbiased. Coming up, Mayor Brown with good news at the city's weekly COVID press conference. Medical Officer of Health Dr. Lawrence Loh with his usual steady as she goes caution. And Peel Police give an update on the epidemic of street racing and stunt driving in Peel Region and Southern Ontario. Details on that and more coming up in this Brampton Now Update. The top stories this week in Brampton. Mayor Brown from the city's news conference this week with good news.
For some good news, we are starting to see a really impressive level of compliance. In the past week, we only had one charge laid for social gatherings. And so in the last number of months, this is the highest level of compliance we've seen.
The mayor noted, however, that mask compliance is still a challenge for some people and fines are being levied.
I should note, we do need to get some better compliance with face coverings. And we've had a number of instances where people have been in public spaces not wearing a face covering. We had 27 charges under the last week, and we're going to encourage everyone to understand that masks make a difference, and please wear a mask, whether you are at the grocery store, whether you are at a public facility, please wear a mask.
One of our problems surrounding testing has been the turnaround time. Well, coming soon, we'll be doing those tests right here in Brampton. Mayor Brown on that.
So in 3 weeks, we're going to be able to process 800 tests a day. And then after that, when the second machine's acquired, it'll be up to 1,600 tests.
In a moment, Peel's Chief Medical Officer of Health. Things are going well, but it's because we're all doing well, complying with the safety measures. He warns that we can't let our guard down yet. Ahead on Brampton Now Update. This is the Brampton Now Update. I'm Bruce Marshall. Peel's Chief Medical Officer of Health had a few sober warnings among the good news at the city's press conference on Wednesday.
Things can change rapidly, and we must all remain vigilant and keep doing what we've been doing. And remember that COVID continues to cycle between workplaces, homes, and social gatherings, and we need your help to stop transmission in the first instance and prevent leakage of COVID-19 into more vulnerable settings, like senior settings, hospitals, and schools. We must all live our lives in a way that keeps COVID under control.
Loh went on with some cautions for employers.
Employers, I urge you to strengthen your employees' bubbles, especially if the work cannot be done from home. Plan for, implement, and check that precautions are in place to protect your staff. I urge everyone to shrink their bubbles and social circles. At this time, with cases on the rise in the GTA and Peel, you should be limiting your close contacts to your households and your social supports. So please shrink your close contacts to your household and your essential supports only. And with anyone else, remember that less is more. Let's keep contact numbers down and practice the core 4: distancing, masking, hand washing, and staying home if you're sick.
A familiar face will fill the office of Chief Administrative Officer at the Region of Peel. Former Mississauga City Manager Janice Baker will take the role, not without some consternation of some in Brampton due to Baker's involvement in a one-time plan to take Mississauga out of Peel Region. The Chief Administrative Officer is the top bureaucratic position at the region, charged with overseeing all regional departments except for policing. Shots rang out late Tuesday near the intersection of McLaughlin Road South and Ray Lawson Boulevard, leaving a 20-year-old Brampton man dead of one gunshot wound. Peel police named the victim as Adrian 𝗕𝗿𝗺𝗺. Peel police continue to investigate. The family has set up a GoFundMe page to help with funeral expenses. In a moment, Peel police have been cracking down on street racing. The result of that from their news conference this past week. Coming up on the Brampton Now Update. I'm Bruce Marshall, and this is the Brampton Now Update. Peel Police gave an update this week on Project Drift, a joint force operation between Peel, York Regional Police, and the OPP. The sharply reduced traffic was an invitation to those who engage in illegal street racing and stunt driving to come out of the woodwork. Police in a number of Southern Ontario jurisdictions have been dealing with these events that just pop up. Here's a bit of video that shows what goes on at these things. That's an eye-opener, isn't it? 6 young men from a range of Southern Ontario towns, including Brampton, now face a range of 40 serious charges. This joint force project is part of a larger joint force operation against street racing that brings in all the GTA police agencies and the OPP, called Project 𝗕𝗿𝗺cie. The Downtown Brampton BIA announces a Taste of Brampton coming up starting October 15th. The annual event showcases all that's good to eat in downtown Brampton, whether you eat in or take out. Go to tasteofbrampton.ca. The Journey Thrift, a new thrift store on Nelson Street near the Brampton YMCA, opened this week. The Journey Thrift provides a much-needed thrift store downtown and is run to support the Journey neighborhood centers with 2 program locations in Brampton. The store has been a labor of love for Steve and Mary Allen, who are already chest-deep in great community works here in Brampton. In a moment, what's ahead in Brampton this weekend and the coming week, plus ahead, my Marshall rant. Give it over to my friend, Reverend Jamie Holtom, coming up on the Brampton Now Update. You're watching Brampton Now Update. I'm Bruce Marshall. This weekend and ahead in Brampton, Brampton Farmers Market is Saturday. Details on the market and protocols at brampton.ca. Brampton's lacrosse enthusiasts are launching their fall-winter program at Brampton Memorial Arena, tentatively starting the week of October 19th. Watch for details in the coming days as they start a new chapter with Brampton's Excelsior's Academy. Go to bramptonexcelsior.com for more information. As mentioned earlier, the Journey Neighborhood Center with 2 Brampton program locations opened a thrift store in downtown Brampton. Journey Thrift is on Nelson Street near the YMCA. The Brampton CIBC Run for the Cure virtual edition is on Sunday. It's a 5K or 1K walk or run that raises money for cancer research. Go to CIBCRunForTheCure.com for more information. Brampton Music Theatre has cancelled an upcoming production outright. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat has now been cancelled due to COVID-19. BMT continues to fundraise a contest called Catch the Ace. It's at bmtcatchtheace.ca. BMT also continues online training programs and concerts on their website at bramptonmusictheatre.com or like them on Facebook. Coming up, in place of the usual martial rant, a profile of a local business from one of Brampton's great leaders, former Citizen of the Year Jamie Holtham of North Bramalea United Church, coming up on the Brampton Now Update.
This is your invitation to go beyond sightseeing, to engage in our traditions. Come experience something new, yet centuries old, and give in to your sense of adventure. Experience our country's history and heritage. Discover your authentic Indigenous experience at indigenoustourism.ca.
I'm Bruce Marshall, and this is the Marshall Rant. Well, it normally would be. But this week, I've got a pinch hitter. Reverend Jamie Holtham of North Bramalea United Church has been shining a light through this COVID thing. His daily uplifting message is always worthwhile, and on Fridays, he turns it over to profile a local business that could use your custom. Here's Jamie from Friday.
Hi everybody, happy Friday. Hope you've had a great week, and I'm sure you're looking forward to an even better weekend. It's a day when we try to support local business, and this is a great one. Lakeside Garden Center on Heart Lake Road, and it's, I know it's the end of the year, but there's great sales here, and it's just a really wonderful local business. They hire a lot of students through the summer and even into the fall, and just a great business to support. So if you're looking for some year-end stuff, maybe even get some good deals this time of year, this would be a great place to come. Lakeside Garden Center on Heart Lake Road. Send them some love, send them some support, and we're in it together. So God bless you. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for just the way that we get to connect still in this COVID pandemic. God bless you.
That's Jamie Holtham, lead minister of North Bramalea United Church and a former Brampton Citizen of the Year. You can follow him on Facebook and Instagram for his daily message. What do you think? Leave your comments below or get back to me. I'm Bruce Marshall, and that's it for this week. Please subscribe to the Brampton Now Update channel on YouTube or follow #MarshallMinute on Facebook for lots of Brampton need to know that you won't find anywhere else. Your comments and suggestions are always welcome. And if you've got a Brampton story to tell, get in touch with me through this channel you're watching on right now. Stay strong, Brampton. Brampton strong. We're all in this together. I'm Bruce Marshall. Thanks for watching Brampton Now Update.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.